Everybody, this is Sonya. I haven't got myself started because sorry about this. I'm in Australia and I'm trying to fix up my room and I'm starting to get I just want to sit out and cry. I'm going through everything bit at a time, and when I say that, it is going to be so hard. But I'll just show you what I did this morning, which I think I'm a little bit pleased with. Don't know, I'm not going to show you much because the rest of the room is just absolutely chaos. But I thought I'm going to have to put a bit of each thing in my space, and the rest of it goes over there. So if it's not gone into my space or going into my space, it's going over there. Okay, so I've got drawers here next to me too that I can put stuff in. But I put this thing here. This, what am I showing you? I put this. I stood up the cupboard. I didn't get Jeremy to cut it at all. I stood it up. Okay, can you see? Can you see what I'm doing? And I put it up. I've stood it up like that. Okay, so I've got stuff in them already, and I've got it all sorted what I need in that space, just for the time being, you know, because anything else is, if I got anything else that's like similar to those things in there, it's going over the other way. Okay, that's just one section. I've been sorting through a whole heap of stuff. I made a mess. I made the biggest mess you ever did see. Anyway, because Jeremy came in and he said, what? And I said, well, you can't do it either without making a mess. I remember once a long time ago I sat and I went through everything, and it took me so long. But you know what? If I don't do that this time, it's going to end up the same all the time, and I can't keep doing that because it stresses me out. And that's not round circles. That's shocking, eh? That's bad. Oh dear, I thought I put that. Where was the thing I sat on there? This little box or something. I set that on there. I sat that on there, and I ended up with this really strange piece of circle. So we're doing Circle Friday, which today will be number 5, I think. I think I'm up to number 5. And I hope people are not upset about this, but I'm going to try and put it up. If I can't, well, you'll know that I'm still working on my room each time I will, because now, you know, I had to push everything off, and it was my own fault. So I'm really sorry, but we're going to have a go at doing a bit more today. And, you know, you just can work on yours. I just feel that I need to, I don't know if I can do any tutorials for a while until I fix the room up a bit, because I've got to keep getting everything out again, which I'm not, you know. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I hope you still watch me channel. I tell you what, I have scissor trouble all the time. These ones feel like they were too long, so I wasn't using them this morning. Okay, so I'm going to put this on a tiny patch, and it'll only be, you know, useful then to put on a pin cushion maybe, because we've made the pin cushion and we've made the little pin. I love this pin cushion. It's really beautiful. That it was just a last minute kind of sort of thing. So this, and my book here, you know, they put your needles and things in. So, and then I still got that bit, and I still got this bit, and I still got the bit that I was working on last week and haven't finished because I'm very disappointed. And I've got to be honest with you. I've got to be honest because I can't finish it because this cotton that I've picked, I've chose this piece of thread. It's not good. It's not good to do that stitch with, okay? It's not wrapping nicely, and I'm not happy with it, so I'm going to sit here and take it out later on, just that row, not this other, and then I'll redo it with a different thread, because that was that cotton I bought, and it's too heavy. It's too heavy for around there, okay? So I couldn't finish that. I tried to do it this morning and it made me cry. You know, because it just won't wrap nice and it wouldn't sit properly, and I didn't like the look of it. So you want it to be nice and tidy. So today we're going to do a bit of, well, we're actually going to do some blanket stitch, but we're going to add beads, and we're going to add it's not going to be the same blanket stitch as we always do. It's going to be a laced one or something. I don't know, something like that I would say it was. Now find some thread. Okay, I just pushed everything over there. I don't think I pushed my thread away. I was looking for an orangey. Oh, here we go. Well, we've got an orangey colour one here. There's one, because that sits out really good. I like the orange. Love the orange. I think it sits out really nice. Well, this yellow is good too. Nice bright yellow. Hope everybody's having a good day and enjoying bits and pieces. And right, now what will I do? Which colour will I use? Decisions. I've got to find myself some different green, you know, some greens in this sort, because that's really thick, that one. I might choose this one. This is not bad. Green, a bit of orange. Anyway, let's get started, eh? Let's not fiddle around anymore. Okay, do we need a needle? That would probably be in the needle book, but that's a good idea, isn't it? Putting it there. Very good. And I bought these really good needles the other day. I think I might have showed them to you. I'm going back to get some more. I don't think I can have too many needles. Right, so I'm going to put that on there. Mouthful of water first. And I'm going to put it on with this orange, I think. Yes, I like the orange colour. Because you can put lots of things on this. There's just so much stuff you can do. But I thought about doing a square, because the circle, to do this, what I wanted to do on a circle, I don't know how it's going to go. Maybe I could do a square on Circle Day. Why not? Nobody said I couldn't do a square on Circle Day. Right. Now, now is it square? No, my circle. Is it square? This is square. Well, sort of. Would be in a minute if I did it. What do you reckon? I don't think you'll disown me, will you? If I do a straight thing, a square one, because it still look good. It still look good. You watch. Squares on Circle Day. How's that? Now I'll put a pin in. Do I know where there's a pin? Crikey, what have I done with me pins? Oh goodness. Oh, here. Right. Oh, good. That wasn't such a bad thing after all. Badly after all. I've done put some over there. These are butterfly ones. These are nice. These I bought these on the internet somewhere ages ago. Can't buy nothing in this town anymore. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Okay, so we're going to go around the edge of this like this in blanket stitch. Oh, now I hope I can zoom around here as quick as I can without getting it caught in that pin. I might stick it down, what do you reckon, with a bit of glue? Make sure it's straight. It might be better off if I just guide it myself. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Only Sonya would be doing circles on, squares on Circle Day. Actually, it's an oblongish thing. It's not actually a square, is it? I'm not going to make it into a square either. It's not going to work how I've envisioned it. Well, envisioned it. Well, I don't know if I can do this or not. I probably can. I hope so. Hope so. Because we're going to do blanket stitch in the middle of this, I think. Anyway, don't panic yet. Everybody stay calm, because see what happens. Come on. Weird weather we're having here today. I think it's going to I think it might be going to rain. Oh, there's just no summer. I was talking to a really good friend of mine yesterday. We were talking about, I don't know, something we're going to do. Every time I meet up with her, she grabs me, and there's another one too. They're both the same. They like to see me come for some reason. Anyway, I said something to her about reaching, I was a senior citizen, you know, like 65. And she said, I'm 97. I said, oh, yeah, I know that. And we're laughing and talking, and she's just so cool. Because you're still young, no matter how old you are, and she's a lovely lady. And the other one, she's 87. And I have met these ladies up the town and made friends with them, like, you know. One I met at the pool with swimming, and the other one I met when she worked in Vintage years ago. And the son come along and said, oh, he was only laughing about it because we were mucking around anyway about how old we were and stuff like that. Poor thing. Oh, she's a nice person. She's a lovely lady. She is. And it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still have, you know, any age friends you like, can't you? Doesn't matter. If you get on good, it's all right. I consider myself a friend with a lot of you ladies out there too. You're all sitting there listening to me waffle on about stuff, and that's good. It's good, isn't it, that we can share these things. It's been awful if it ever come to the fact that we couldn't have YouTube anymore. Make you cry, wouldn't it, if you couldn't? Yes. You know what? Remember I said all yous could come over and help me clean. You know, you really couldn't, because, I mean, no, you didn't. I know you couldn't, but I have to do this myself. Because if I don't, I won't know where anything is. I won't know what I can put away, and just in like for supplies worth. You know, if I got run out of something, I won't know. You know, I can put that away. Because it was terrible for years there when I couldn't find anything. I'd go and buy some more. You know, something else. If I couldn't find it, I'd go up the street and buy one. Therefore, I ended up with a lot of things. I used to love buying thread. And yesterday, what did I buy yesterday? Oh, I bought a really good book yesterday. I might do a little haul video, because I just got one book. That's not true, I got 3 books. I got 3 books, and I got some pieces of fabric. And I bought a cupboard for the lounge room, dining room, kitchen area. A display cupboard. And I was really pleased with that. It actually came out of the local RTA building. Just road and traffic, some sort of thing like that. But it is a really good piece of stuff. It's got the same sort of thing that our kitchen's made out of. Sort of. I thought our kitchen was grey when I was buying it, because it was grey. But it's sort of a off fawny colour, our kitchen cupboard. But it was a bargain. It was a really good solid piece of stuff. And I was really pleased with that. Because I needed something just to store me little bits and pieces. You don't want too much. I used to have a lot of stuff once, you know, that you had to dust. No, not anymore. No time for that. And now we dust. So I've got a nice cupboard now. It's got really good glass doors in it, and I don't think it'll get any dust through there, because they're really cool, they are. Lockable drawers and everything. It's snazzy. Anyway, I was really pleased with that. Something made me go. I don't know what it was. I didn't really want to go. And I kept thinking to myself, I know I have to go up there for something. I knew I have to go. I was only going to go up the town, and then for all of a sudden I thought I'd better go up to the showground, see what they're doing up there. And then I bought me cupboard. They had heaps of good cupboards up there. Really good quality things. And I paid $100 for the one I bought. But, you know, it was worth it, every bit of it. You know, every bit of the money. I imagine it would cost over $1,000 for them to buy. I imagine it wouldn't have been cheap. Anyway, some sort of, well, from Office Works or something like that it came from. Or wherever they buy their supplies from, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm still chatting on here, and I've got 10 minutes already worn out, gone past. I think I can hear my hubby cooking my lunch too, which is a good thing, but I'd just like to get a bit more of this done before I go. I don't imagine it's going to get cold though, that's for sure. He might not be, but I think I can hear him. Yeah, so we've got the little note today that it's time for me little pussycat to go and have his another needle. Has a needle every year. He does every year for make him nice and so he doesn't be sick. He does. He's got to have his little needles. Don't know how the cats survived before they started, because there's some cat flu or something they get, and then they are gone if you don't give them a needle. Mine only stays inside, but I still wouldn't let him out. I don't want him to get hurt or anything. He'd run over by some fool driving up and down the street like an idiot. We have a few of those around. I think what most towns do, don't they? Okay, so there we got a square on Circle Day. Good on you. I'm just going to let this dangle down a bit and unwind a bit, because I'm going to leave it on there. Because now I'm going to go across, where am I? Here. So I'm going to go down here somewhere. There, about. I think. And hopefully I can do this straight. Okay, oh hang on. Do I want to go right around the... I might want to go around the centre, around the inside of it, might I? Okay, I might want to do that. Do we have a ruler? We do. We have lots of those. We have plenty of rulers. So, I want to go around in the inside of it. I need something really... If your pencil's sharp enough. I don't want it to make a big line. Maybe just a dot, a tiny line across there. Just a tiny line that only I can see. It doesn't matter if you can't see it, does it? Okay. Righto. Now I'll do that bit first before I go any further in case I come across something. So that, I've got to envision that that would go there. This is not something that, it's not going to prove easy, I don't think. It doesn't matter. You're going to have a try something, don't you? I'll just make one of those sort of stitches first, because I'm going to start in the middle. I'm in the middle of nowhere here. I might only have to show you this part across here first. Probably would have put this on the edge or something. That might have been a good idea if I'd have done that, eh? Around there. But I want to just fill in this one, this little square thing, with a little bit of sewing. You can put this on your crazy patchwork or whatever you want to do. You can. The slow stitching seems to be a big thing now. Everybody's starting to slow stitch. I would love to get some done, but I'm a tiny bit busy. Okay, so that's enough, is it? Do you think that goes as far? I'll go down in there. Don't ask me why. I'll just stand there, and I'm going to end that off, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do across there. Geez, I hope this works, because otherwise I'm going to have to turn this off and throw it in the bin. If you see it, you'll know that I was doing it with a lot of... I don't know what I'm doing. I just like to try things, okay? Nobody judge me. I like to try things. Have a bit of this. Come on. Oh, it's all stuck. This is really a nice piece, isn't it? Nice piece of string, this one. Pretty colour. If I was thinking straight, I'd have went all the way around there if I had time, but I still got 17 minutes. You never know what I could achieve in that time. I could go right around the outside of it. I think I've got more than 17 minutes, but I try to keep these not too long, because get through there, please. So I've got a lot of people liking my bag of rubbish. I've got plenty more of them, you know. And I'm sorry, I can't ship them overseas. It's too dear. Unless I can get them right flat and way under something. I don't know what it'd be, because the one that I've packed up, I don't know how much it is, but it can go around to Australia somewhere. But I couldn't give out too many. If I start doing that, I'm not going to have any money. But anyway, love to share them with you. I'd love to. Okay, so I'm going to go up there, aren't I? Am I doing that? Am I going there? Go back under there. Right. Under this one. And it's only because I'm lining it up I'm going under there. Maybe I'm not going under there because it's a bit... It's picking up the filters a bit fluffy. Ow. Because I also was poking it in my finger. That wouldn't help, would it? Now I've got it up there like that, and then I'm going to come through this one here like this. Oops. That one there like that. And can I use every one of them? I want to. I was going to go into each one. Probably haven't got them lined up straight. I wasn't thinking of that, I suppose. Ah, there we go. Look at that. You go up through there, and then you can go up through here. I suppose you can go through the material if you want to, but I don't think you need to. Go through the material. I just thought this would look better on the... no, go back that way. This would look better on a square thing, but it's not square. Anyway, never mind. That way. And this way. It's sort of a little bit wiggly, but it doesn't matter, is it? Righto. This way. And this one, oh look at that good. I like that. I think that looks really nice. Now, all I've got to do is go around the outside with this. I'm going to duck down behind here with it. Keep the string on, keep it in the back. Keep the string in the back of it. My legs give me a bit of a hard time today. I've been in here a fair while and it's starting to really annoy me. It's just not happy with me at all. I have two of them. They both have a turnip playing up. Like kids or something. They both have a turnip playing up. Giving me a hard time. I'm going to put some beads on here. I do. I've been sorting through my beads. So I really want to do that. Is it you there, Jeremy? 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 Oh. He could have waited a second. He took off flat out. He did. You came in before and I was talking to myself. He went out and shut the door. This time, because I thought he thought I was doing a video. It must have been lunch ready, I suppose. I don't know. I didn't hear the door. Cupboards or anything go, I don't know. We'll see how we go. We're going to do a bit more of this first. We're going to try and see if we can do this and show you what goes on. So I'm going to start up there now. Right. I'm going to come back through there. Try not to tangle myself up in that one. Go round the corner, okay? We're coming round the corner on the square thing, oblongy thing. And we're going to come down here. And I should have put a line, but I don't think I could honestly see that other one anyway, so I'm just going to eyeball this the best I can. See where I go. Okay. I probably will still do these Friday. I mean, I might do them another day and then put them up on a Friday. Might be able to do that because I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to have to do some sort of crafting between doing these things. I've got all the stuff that I need for this in a box anyway. And I don't know. Maybe I should do my video and then do me cleaning, me sorting. It's more sorting than cleaning, I think. Way more. Look at that, I'm going on a bit of a lean. Never mind. It's my thing. I can lean over if I want to, I suppose. I might have to hold it up and unravel it a bit. I'll show you just how to do that. Let's let your needle go down so it'll undo, and it hadn't done quite a good job. There we go. Okay, down here. Isn't it strange, you know? We put air conditioning in this room and I've only had to use it a few times. But then I don't usually be in here of an afternoon though when it gets a bit hotter, but it hasn't been anything like it usually is. I don't know why, but I'd like to be a bit warm, you know. Yesterday I was really cold. And the night before that I was really cold. Oh, that's what me and Annie were talking about. We were talking about being cold last night, the night before. And she said that was because we were getting old. That's right. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if that was true. That was because we were getting old at all. Okay. Well, if this looks untoward, I can stick on a flower because I think I've come too quick round that corner, don't I? Haven't I? Yes. Let's just undo that squilling. Just to, you know, come on, it's okay. Tiny bit. Whoops. I think a squilling is a small thing. I don't know. Could be a big thing. A very large thing. Right. Now do that again, Sonia. No, it's doing funny things at me. Come on, get through. Get through there. Come on. Righto. Now we do another one over here. Okay, right up along here. I'm a bit quiet, aren't I? I haven't days off. I don't think that will happen. I hope not anyway. This is making a frame, isn't it? I wasn't thinking of that. I just, you know, it just all comes to you, doesn't it? It happens as you're going along, eh? It happens as you're going along. And go through the back. Oh, that looks pretty cool. That's not bad, you know, for level. Bad, not bad. It's not a bad level, so it's not bad at all. Okay, so I'll end that off there. Cut that off. And I've been really liking making those, what do you call them? Them hexies. They're really nice, aren't they? I like those, and those little round puffy things. They're all embellishments that you can use in any sort of thing, you know, that you can use in your scrapbooking. Oh, yeah. That, yes, and your crazy quilts and slow stitching. You can use them in heaps of things. And adding that bit in the centre of that hexie looks really cool, I reckon, that embroidery in there. Really cool. You can do your own, or you can... Oh dear, you would think that would go through that hole, wouldn't you? Because it's plenty big enough, I mean to say. There's just no way it's going to fit. Hang on a second, I'll have to get back here where I am. So, back here over to me so I can see what I'm doing. My arms are way out to in front of me there and I can't see what I'm doing properly. Really. I don't know why this won't go in here. Give me another needle. That's ridiculous. I've threaded it before today, haven't I? Maybe these are more open. Looks the same to me. Hang on a second. Nobody panic yet. Got to be able to thread the needle. This is ridiculous. I've got some more here because I do have a supply now of needles, I must say, and that's really good because they're a bit expensive to buy, and you I don't know what makes me think this one's going to fit in here, but I'll just give it a go. Come on. I should have actually got a this one looks like it's got a bigger hole in it. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to have to sort all them out too, and everything else. But it's okay. We'll get there. Now where am I? Up here. I'm coming up behind this one here, aren't I? Probably that other way. Which way am I going? Through there, say. Okay. Oh no, I pulled it through. Oh, how did I do that? Did I pull the whole thing? What have I done? Oh, it's own thread. You're pulling back through its own thread, Sonia. Goodness me, people. Sorry. Go back up there. And come back down under this one. Now, I don't know if I've got the right amount of stitches going around here. We'll find out soon, won't we? If we've got the right amount of stitches. Because this is going to have... Ow. Well, that hurt. Sorry. Yes, I think this is going to have to be an even thing, because if it's not, I know what I'm going to do anyway. I don't have a problem with what I'm about to do now. I'm going to put them back through the same one till I get to the end. Through this one here. Back through that one there again. Make it all filled in, won't it? And then through this one here. Get down the side a bit. Now, is that mucking it up or what? Oh, maybe not so bad. It's probably not so bad. But see, this part didn't occur to me. And I can honestly say that. I don't want you to think I'm clever now. Oh dear, Sonya. You never thought of this part, did you? Eh? Nope, I did not. Suppose I could miss one now and again, couldn't I? What do you reckon? If I missed a couple and just left them, you reckon that'll look better? I do. I'll just miss a couple from here and there, you know, and see how I go. I can imagine that I'll need that many there to be where they are, right? So, that makes sense to you? No, I wouldn't imagine it would have. So I can do that. You know what I said to myself before I started? I said, Sonya, don't try something that you're going to struggle with because you haven't got all day. So what do? Try to figure out something that I could struggle with, I guess. Maybe it would have worked better on a circle, you reckon? Might have done, eh? It could have worked better on a circle. Okay, so I'll go down into here now with the back of my needle, and then I'll keep sticking another one in my finger. I'm going to miss one of those, and I'm going to go back up to the top, right? And I'm going to miss the next one. And I'll go back in. Where am I? If I missed that one, so I'm going to bring it down here. Okay. Go into that one. Miss that other one, go into this one here. And it's not going to work. Oh dear. Well, I'm just going to have to put up the video because you're going to have to see what a mess I'm making of this. Ain't ya? Oh dear. Now look here, I've started crossing it over. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Look, everybody's learning a new stitch. Okay. I'll show you the video. I'll just tell you it's the worst one of my worst ones I've made yet to date. I've got a few bad ones too. I have most. You can't be perfect, you know. You just can't be perfect. It's not possible. Miss one again and go down in there. See, now you've squished them round. Now unsqueezing them, whatever that is. Oh dear, I better go. This is just gone too hard for me, and probably is too. So thank you everybody for watching. If you did watch this, God bless you. Just try not to judge me. Oh dear, I'm having a bit of a difficult time at the moment. That doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't look too bad, you know. And I was going to put beads around it as well, but we might come back and do that. I'll think about it, eh? If we try and fix up. If you did it around the outside edge and you did them closer together, you could also do it like that, you know, but you put your stitches right across against one another, but then you're not going to be able to make a ziggy-zaggy thing, I don't think. You're not going to be able to make this bit here. You know, it's all in the plan. Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching, and I'm sorry if I mucked up this video for this week, but I'm having a bit of a go. Thank you very much for being so kind to me too. God bless you. Bye-bye.